Era un título que me sintiera muy mexicano y el despertar de las cumbias. Transformers y el despertar de las cumbias.
For centuries, our kind has stayed hidden on Earth. But darkness has found us again.
This movie, with all that reference to the 90s culture, like comics, TV series, video games, just reminded me part of my childhood. Did it unlock any special memories for you too?
Yeah, no, for sure. It's funny you bring it up because, like, I forgot we did have comic books. We had Power Ranger homages and Sonic and Game Boys. I remember playing on the Game Boy a lot in the 90s for sure. Oh my God, I was addicted to the Game Boy.
I think about the fact that when I was about 12 years old, I used to play football on the street with the boys.
Nice.
And every time we would play, one of the boys, he would always leave really early during the middle of a game.
Jerome? Was it Jerome?
Yeah. And he used to leave to go play baseball, but he was going to play on Anthony's team.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Wow.
So we were like connected before we ever even knew. And so when you think about childhood and nostalgia and the nostalgia that the movie brings up for people in the 90s.
There's a joy in making this kind of movie that is very like being a child. Because there's times where it's like, you know, can we blow it up? Okay, let's blow it up.
Jugaba con los Transformers y se daban sus tiros entre ellos y con los luchadores y cosas, con los Power Rangers y muchas otras cosas, ¿no? Pero los Transformers siempre fueron para mí los principales y con los que más me identifiqué. Y en lo personal, ser el primer Autobot latino que pensaran en mí, me dieron la oportunidad. Steven y los productores, muy agradecidos con ellos y sobre todo que me dejaran mantener mucho de lo que intentamos a la hora de grabar la voz, que por cierto se grabó en Guadalajara.
Nice.
Que conservaran esas expresiones y ese ay 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 y cosas ahí, ¿no?
Prime. This is about the fate of all living things. Unicron is coming.
Justamente te tengo una pregunta pensada a esta parte mexicana de ti. Y creo que es una bien difícil.
A ver, dime.
Si tuvieras el chance de hacer un Transformer, de diseñarlo, basado en la cultura mexicana, ¿cómo sería este diseño? ¿Qué tendría y cómo lo llamarías?
Bueno, sería, pues ahorita platicamos, ¿no? Estaría padre que fuera en México, en las... que fuera en Teotihuacán y en Huachimontones, que me queda muy cerca ahí de Guadalajara.
I do feel like there's places in Mexico, like, I think this would be great in Teotihuacan. Like, that feels right to me. And so I think either bringing the Aztec or Mayan cultures into this story, this sort of ancient nature of that, feels really right to me.
In Mexico, it's very popular a card we call Bochito, you know, the original beetle.
Oh, so we already got it. Bumblebee was already, he came to Mexico before everybody. He was already in Mexico. Bochito, Bumblebee, his name before Bumblebee was Bochito.
Hey.
Era un título que me sintiera muy mexicano y el despertar de las cumbias. Transformers y el despertar de las cumbias. Firmado en Huachimontones.
How big can this guy be?
He eats planets. So like way bigger than a planet.
There are a lot of characters, other characters like Dinobot or their beloved Rat Trap that honestly I would have loved to see. So
I'm with you on it.
Steven, what was the process for choosing the character that appeared in this film?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us it was who can help us serve this particular story, right? Like there's characters we all love. We talk about Ironhide, we talk about There's Anyway with Megatron, like all these people that I would love to bring back. Or bring into it as well.
By the way, Rat Trap is one of the characters that people bring up all the time.
Yeah, it's magnificent. It's very hilarious.
And it's Steven's favorite one that didn't come in here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
RC being the first female Autobot, Mirage having like a new voice in this whole thing and being our sort of comedic driven force and, excuse me, someone who can like back and support the human. So
Charlie fits our timeline, and it would be really interesting to see what she's like 5 years later, 7 years later. Like, what did she become? What did Bumblebee do to her that made her become a scientist or an astronaut or not? Like, what happened? So to me, I think she's the character I would like to see a little more of, particularly because she would now be an adult. and have a job that is probably a reflection of the experience she had with Bumblebee.